Scuffy, scuffy, scuffy. All day today, you know how it is. I'm back. Am I back? Hang on. Please tell me I'm back. Am I back? Please. Please. Oh, I'm back. Cool, 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 cool. Sorry about that, everybody. I am full of scuff today. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes I'll just be like that. Don't say that's how it do, but it be. And that's the beam saber rack. It's pretty poggy. Whew, boy. Why is it so hot right now? I think I'm fucking overheating a little bit, maybe. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of overheating as a treat. Yeah, sorry about that weird little gap we had there. I don't know what happened. I think I might have accidentally stopped my stream. It resulted in me... Well, you know. We're gonna have 2 VODs, unfortunately. Maybe. I think I might just delete the first VOD at this rate and just keep the second one, because you know the majority of the build is still probably going to be in the second VOD here, assuming everything goes correctly. Did I put this on the wrong arm? I did. I put the wrong arm. There we go. Ragarm. How is it shaking today, everybody? How's the life? If you're in my chat, how's it shaking? And hey, if you're new here, you ordered noodles, hell yeah. Yeah, if you're new here, don't be afraid to shoot me a follow. I do a lot of things, including building Gundam, but also I do like games. And sometimes karaoke. You know, shilling and shilling more. Don't don't. That's my response, Lex. Just don't. I appreciate the thought. Don't. go. There you go. I don't know this is not the healthiest thing to do, but I don't care. I like to blow the dust off. And that can be very, very bad for you. So maybe don't. Maybe don't, just in case. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. And that is don't. Don't be doing no blows on the plastic dusts. They die. You don't want to die, do you? All right. Almost done with the hands and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Well, about halfway through the build process. At least for this first one. Like I said, it is a double feature. So I might build the second Jess that I have, or we could work on the Shadow Doll. It is in the air still. The jury has not returned on what we're doing next. So that is the upper half completed, built it up, and squared away. Now we move on to the feet. There we go, and so has anyone seen any good shows recently? I've been kind of rewatching The Venture Brothers. So I think it's a pretty good show. It's a nice spoof on like Saturday morning cartoons and stuff like that, like, you know, like Johnny Quest, stuff like that. G.I. Joe, they make fun of that a lot with the OSI. It's unfortunate because that show actually got canceled, and it's yeah, it is super good. And it's unfortunate because it got canceled. And it's like, damn, why are you canceling good shows, Cartoon Network? You finished it? Well, is that a good show? That doesn't sound like a good show to me, if I'm being honest. It could be I just don't really like old comedy sitcoms and stuff like that. Never really have. Like, I tried watching Friends. Didn't like Friends. It's mainly friends. It's mainly friends. I don't like friends. You've avoided the derp eyes. You should send me a picture. Did you use the strategies I've told you to use? I want to know if my recommendations were valid or not on how to avoid the derp. The derpy eyes. There we go. Check Discord? Alright, I'll check the Discord. After I assemble the feet. Gotta finish the feetsies first. Oh, maybe I'm hot in here because it's fucking 72 degrees outside. Holy shit. Fahrenheit. Let's see. Hell yeah, those are pretty good looking eyes. I still recommend building your Mewtwo some sunglasses. Because it's Mewtwo and they deserve sunglasses. Oh yeah. That also works. Alright, and we're about done with the feats. The feats are done. And now, we move on. Now, I'm gonna do this slightly out of order. Let's put the waist. Let's put the waist next. Then the legs. Right? Let's do this a bit out of order. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's spice up the rack. So to speak. Let's spice it up, babes. Alrighty, let's clean this up. My favorite Pokemon is either Mimikyu or Sableye. Kind of switches depending on the day, or if they're in the game or not. But I like Mimikyu, and I like Sableye. I wish I could play Pokemon more, but I dislike playing basically. It as of late with Pokemon, it feels like it's the same game over and over again, which I mean it kind of is. And I haven't really been interested in Pokemon in a while because of that. You know what I mean? I played Pokemon Tabletop where I was a grumpy, monotone, depressed Mewtwo, used to be a failed author. Is that why he built a Mimikyu? Was that Mimikyu did they have a red scarf? Or was it like Pokemon Dungeon where it's like the Pokemon are like much more just like people who happen to be Pokemon rather than animals? These fun facts, they got like Sekai'd. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Pokemon Dungeon is just kind of Isekai, isn't it? Rip all the little kids for lunch might not be called a bully. Well, guess what? I'll call you a bully. You're a bully. Bullying kids who deserve to be bullied. The base gameplay was always stay the same, but yeah, the big criticism for Sword and Shield for me was the story is basically just about rehash of the previous mainline game story. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I never really played Pokemon for the story, though, if I'm being honest. Pokemon in my mind is kind of like Call of Duty in the fact that I feel like if they excluded a story, people will play it anyways. Just people want a story because it makes it extra fun. Hang on a second. Well, it felt like something was burning, and I'm like, is everything okay over here? I don't want to burn myself alive. To me, Mewtwo will always be the best grumpy psychic cat that just pushes my buttons. I mean, yeah, Pokemon Coliseum and XD, Gale, Darkness were outliers in the console Pokemon games because wish I had a story, and then they went right back to not having a story with the following Wii game. I think I remember. I think Pokemon Coliseum. I think one of my friends had it when I was a kid. I have distinct memories of this one Mortal Kombat game that was like open world. You can make your own Mortal Kombat character. I have distinct memories of that. I don't remember if it's actually real or not. Hope you liked that ASMR. Totally not just shrieking plastic. Totally not. I own a low Coliseum and XD. XD may be even one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. Wow, that's a hefty title to be holding, I imagine. Come on. I messed this up, I think. I forgot to sand it. Drop risk. I've not dropped something yet, and I won't. I refuse to drop. Honestly, it's more nostalgia than fondness. The premise of both games is that you're a very small selection of Pokemon that I can either even catch, and the gameplay was more interesting to me. Interesting. What like why was that the case? Why were you not able to catch them all? Were they just simply built different? Instructed without instructions? Wait, how does a single region not have any wild Pokemon? How does that happen? Only 9 kinds of wild Pokemon. So do they just wander in or something? Those 9 wild Pokemons. In Coliseum, Aura is depicted as a barren desert, and it gets a bit more green in XD. Okay, so they kind of did. So they just probably walked back in, huh? If that's the case. Just moseyed on in. Yeah, that's the hips built. Bam! Making pretty good pace. Kinda, yeah, but it was probably just a way to get people to Pokemon that weren't freely available in Ruby and Sapphire. I see. Yeah, here's the suit so far. It's missing its leg, and backpacks, and accessories. Beak. Let's get started on them leggies. There you go. Sorry, I just realized I'm not really assembling on camera again. There we go. That's 1 hip joint. Hip joint. both games, the number of Pokemon you can catch is less than 100. Some are fully evolved already. Really makes you consider how to make Pokemon more useful if you can't just sweep everything with a Pelipper. So it's like, how do you acquire Pokemon in that game? Do you like steal them? Gamble them? You gamble with the Pokemons? Oh shit, really? You actually just kind of? Okay. You bamboozled me. Joints. Why does it sound like something's eating in the song? What the fuck? It's like something's eating crunchy flesh meat. So in the story, there are two evil teams, Team Cypher and Team Snag'em. Team Snag'em? Is that the most threatening name they could come up with? Team Snag'em? Oh, is this the game? Is that the game where the main character looks super edgy? I think I remember this now. Yeah. The one where they look super edgy for kind of no reason. And apparently they were part of a bad team. Bad guys. Go. Hey, we're almost to our first empty runner. That's pretty exciting. Almost okay, hang on. Okay, the team works together. Snag'em uses a snag machine to catch Pokemon that are already caught, and then Team Cypher turns them into shadow Pokemon by closing off their hearts and turning them into vicious fighting machines. That sounds edgy! It sounds almost like they were doing like a Pokemon Kingdom Hearts crossover with closing off their hearts. MC calls him steals the snag machine and teams up with the girl who can somehow identify shadow Pokemon by sight alone. So your job now is to catch all the shadow Pokemon and free their hearts. Okay. I still stand by the fact that that kind of sounds a bit like Kingdom Hearts. Which came first? Did this game come first, or did Kingdom Hearts come first? That's my question. Yeah, which came first, the chicken or the egg here? And if so, which one's the chicken and which one's the egg? Your starters, a shadow Pokemon, and a handful of gift Pokemon. You all only available Pokemon. Interesting. Are you still able to fight the regular amount of Pokemon though? Or is it only just like around 100 Pokemons? Forever and ever. Kingdom Hearts came out the year before Colosseum. Sounds like a coincidence to me. I don't mean to be shitting on your favorite Pokemon game. It's just, you know, you gotta admit, it sounds a little bit like Kingdom Hearts. It sounds like, oh, I just realized this is RCB, not Lex and Porus telling me all this. It just dawned on me. Yeah, it sounds, you know, yeah. At least you can actually understand what's going on. Only dictionary you need to know in Pokemon is just like common lexicon, which is, you know, like starters and stuff like that. Footy. There we go. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not expecting a game to be like a Pokemon game to be groundbreaking, but you know, it's just. I wish that Pokemon would try to shake up the formula just a little bit more. Like, if you look at the ROM hacks, right? The ROM hacks tend to shake up the formula of Pokemon quite a bit, usually. So, you know, stuff like that, basically, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I wish they'd keep shakeups to the former route. Yeah. Like imagine a Pokemon game where they keep all like the variations and stuff like that. Although, with that in mind, I feel like at least some mechanics might become a little redundant, like Mega Evolution and Dynamaxing. Right, because like Mega Evolution and Dynamax are essentially the same thing, just one's more, well, both of them are plenty flashy. Right? I think like they kind of kept it around a little bit in Sun and Moon, but then, as far as I'm aware, it did not maintain its course in Sword and Shield. But yeah, I get what you mean. Just imagine a Pokemon's where they keep the shooken up formula. Be pretty poggy, I think. So that's the bottom of the legs done. Mega Evolutions are better. They actually have made some Pokemon viable, and they had a bigger impact on strategy than Dynamaxing. I haven't played Sword and Shield, so I don't know how drastic the Dynamax is. Yeah. I don't know how big of a change that is. Also, first empty runner. Moving up in the world, baby. It's still, you can stall out a Dynamax, so you have to deal with a Mega Evolution. Okay. Wait, is Dynamax like a timed thing? So like, you save Dynamax for like 5 turns or whatever? Is that just how it is? Dynamax can be out leveled, like if your Pokemon is high enough level, it can still one shot Dynamax, and yes, Dynamax lasts for 3 turns. Bruh, why didn't they just keep Mega Evolution then? Because it seemed like it's pretty much the same thing. Just Dynamax just sounds more like a weaker, less flashy version of Mega Evolving. I messed up the polycap on this piece and I need to separate it, please. Come on, piece of shit polycap. Work with me here. Work with me here. Please. Please. There we go. Yeah, that sounds just like a... That sounds weak. It is, they took out Megas in favor of Dynamax for balancing multiplayer, and then they've allowed Dynamax multiplayer initially because it was busted as fuck. That's just dumb. It's dumb. That sounds dumb. That just sounds like a lot of missteps they took there. If I'm being honest here. There we go. I mean, the Dynamax raids are fucking awesome. What is a Dynamax raid? Yeah, what is that? It's the first time I heard of something like something such as a Dynamax and a raid in Pokemon's. Alright, we're almost done with our Unit 1. Which is pretty cool, pretty poggy. Dynamax raids are where you take wild Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon with 3 other trainers to fight it until you can catch it. Interesting. What is the difference between a Gigantamax and a Dynamax? The Gigantamax Pokemon look different. Oh, is that what they get, like the slightly different, totally not a Mega Evolved design? So basically, Gigantamaxes are totally not Mega Evolutions, is what I'm understanding. Totally not Mega Evolutions at all. No, sir. No Mega Evolutions here. Hello! Hi, Gamma! Gamma, shouldn't you be asleep? Isn't it like... isn't it super late? Hello! We're building Jestas right now. Ah. Oh no. Let me catch nice calm stream. Okay. Well, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I only very much messed up this polycap, so I need to figure out a way to detach the front part of the leg. No, they generally aren't. Mega Evolutions actually made Pokemon significantly stronger and even changed typing stats. Gigantamax has the same effect on Dynamax, just changes the looks. Okay. Ooh, hopefully I didn't snap anything. No snap pegs, thank God. Okay. Come on. Got one part out. There we go. I don't think I've gotten this joint right yet. It's like they need to be a little fucked up a little bit. Sure. Why are Dynamax raids awesome and terrible? Teaming up with 3 other trainers is to take on a super strong Pokemon. Awesome. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being awesome. Yeah, waiting on the terrible part. Having a kaiju battle with electric vat against basically a butterfly Mothra. Awesome. Okay, that's 2 awesomes. There's no terrible yet. Come on. There we go. Fuck me. All right. That is the body done. We still have a little bit to go. We need to build the backpack and stuff. Oh, interesting fun fact about here. Having to online and helpful companions and stuff for NPCs to throw level 6 magic call, terrible. Here is the Jesta. It's not quite done. We still have one thing left to do. But I think a notable part about this, real quick, is that the backpack, if the backpack will actually come off for me, please. There we go. Is actually compatible with Jagan backpacks. Yeah, so it's not quite done yet. We still have the gun to make. And one other thing. Almost. Ooh. I was just taking a moment. I was self-redeeming. A stretch real quick. I love the gun that it has. Thank you, thank you. You're saving the economy here, Gamma. And let me consume my coolant. I'm actually almost out of coolant. Hang on a second. Whoop. And I'm almost out of coolant now. This is a very the Jagan's rifle always catches my eye because it's a very realistic looking weapon for a series that is kind of known for not having realistic weapons. There we go. That is its a beam rifle. Has a foregrip and everything. We need to build a hand that can hold it. I think it's actually over here. A YouTuber I discovered a while ago actually made about 4 hours of content detailing the Sword and Shield. Oh, wow. That is a particular passion for not liking the game. Come on, hands, please work with me here. There we go. Now, since I built make it here, that is its a beam rifle in its paws. And we're not done yet. We still have one thing. We have one thing left to make. We have one thing left. And that is its shield. What I think is interesting is that they actually give you the option to not put the shield on, it looks like. There's a little extra part, so you don't actually have to put the shield on. But Come on. Oh. Oh, the mirror. Oh, the mirror. I didn't know they were mirrored. Okay. Damn, okay. I thought they were just two parts. There is like a little lip on them. Okay. Damn, okay. Cool. I'm gonna lay him down. There we go. Hope y'all are loving that ASMR. That squeaky ASMR. Empty runner. Alright. Woo! Just popped a joint in my body for a second. So this shield is unique in the fact that it also has a missile launcher in it. And let me tell you what, I always think it's interesting that they include missile launchers in the Gundams. Because it feels like putting explosives in a shield is not a good idea. Empty runner. Right, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like putting a shield full of explosives, like, I feel like you wouldn't want a shield that's full of explosives, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, and then one last bit to complete the visage. Visage. All right, then we need this arm, because this is the stored mode arm. Then this goes on here. And that is the Jesta. A very amusing name. It is pretty hoggy woggy. Now, as I said, I have a second Jesta here. We're gonna do a double feature. I'm gonna take a small break to stretch my legs and refill my coolant. I recommend everyone else does the same, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep him on here for all to see. And I'll be right back in a moment. And we are back for part 2. Just a 2. This time, we'll do it much quicker. Because I feel like we kind of know what to expect. Also gotta maybe employ a different strategy of building. Which is a bit haphazard, but I mean, we can try it nonetheless. Yeah, we're definitely going a lot faster. What? Oh, what is with that? Is an interesting Pepe. Yeah, that is an interesting. You should go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to bed, you silly frog. Gamma Pepe. That is a very it's a very interesting Pepe. Also, I think my nippers are breaking. Like, as we speak. As we build, I think my nips are breaking. What is that one called? That I know that I recognize that one. That is your Twitter profile picture right now. There we go. It's literally just called he 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 he. That's cute. That did not work. That just scratched up the side. I'm gonna scratching up the sides. I think one of my favorites is Basco Pagla. I hope so too. You have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. It was a pleasure having you here. Goodbye. There we go. And like that, the chest is already almost done. We're building extra fast because I know what to expect. I did build these titties wrong. These titties are in fact incorrect titties. There we go. I've corrected the titties. The titties are not supposed to be three-dimensional, they're supposed to be flat titties. I fixed the titillage. Boobs. Robo boobs. Boom. Already almost done with the chest, the central parts of the model. Two HG Jestas, yes, indeed. We are building two as HG Jestas today. That is the goal. Maybe because they were 50% off at my local hobby store, and I'm like, you know, not gonna pass up on a Jesta. Especially when that Jesta in question is 50% off. I have the manual pulled up on a different. I have the manual pulled up. Don't worry. I'm not going rogue. Although, if I'm being honest, building it without the manual might be a very interesting challenge, but I'd probably need to know the suit very much in and out in order to do that. So if I was like an IBO frame, right? An IBO Gundam frame, I could probably do that with. This, on the other hand, not really. I built an RG without a mount. Wow. Well, you, sir, have more confidence than I, at least. I'll tell you that much. You have definitely more confidence in your building than I do. Well, yeah, I just dropped a polycat. Polycap found. Polycap placed. Woo! I almost just fell. Alright, gamers, we're fucking rolling right now. Not gonna lie. We're fucking doing it up. Freestyle. Except we're not. Because I'm building it with a manual, so it's not freestyle. And admittedly, I am rushing this one a bit. Because I've already built it. So I am rushing through this one a little bit. Mainly to see how quickly I can build and still get a good product in the end. But also, because I don't want to spend another 2 hours building the same suit. 2.5 hours. But you know, fair enough. I brought this upon myself, I will admit. Alright. Woo. Popping my body. Put the visor in first. Yeah, I'm definitely rushing this build a bit. I want to take a little nappy. I'm definitely gonna take a little nappy after this, mainly because I stayed up very late last night with Orion and Callie working on a project. I'm unsure if I should be able to tell you any details or not, but I haven't checked with them. But it's a project and I'm very excited about said project. I don't know what this voice is. I don't know what that voice was. Gummy Gumai. That's where it is. I remember now. A weird rat gummy in review. We are kind of sailing through the build right now. More or less. I think if anything, this just goes to show, building two of the exact same mobile suit back to back, bit rough indeed, babes. But hey, we're doing it. We're doing it wow. We're doing it wow. And admittedly, a lot of this is, yeah. Admittedly, a lot of this is coming from just my memory right now. But yeah, building the two of the same leg in the row is a bit taxing. And I'm building two of the exact same mobile suits. I've built a Jesting Cannon very long ago. It's very fun. Just a fun mobile suit in general. No, I put the thing in upside down on this one. Fuck me. I rushed too much. I pushed the limits, and the limits pushed back. Because as a lot of you may know, separating apart, especially when you build it to not be separated again, kinda sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I pushed the limit at which speed I can build. And it pushed back upon me. My hubris. Much like that of a Greek hero, my hubris is my downfall. Yeah, let's build a little out of order. Let's get a little spicy, a little silly with how we build here. Building the waist now. Getting silly with it. Also, I guess this is also just a very interesting experiment to see how quickly I can actually build something when I already know how to build it. And I suppose the best way to do that was if it was fresh in my mind. In this case, very fresh in my mind, because finished the other one about an hour ago. Well, not half an hour ago. Come on? There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised I remember how much how much I'm doing right now, just from memory. Say what you will about Gundam. It's very good at, I guess, keeping a pattern when you build. Right, it keeps a very consistent pattern with how you're supposed to build certain things. Especially if you know what era of like Gunpla you're building from, you probably do a lot of stuff without even really looking at the instructions like I am right now. Albeit, I am slightly cheating here because I just built this, so it's still very fresh on my mind. But otherwise... Speed run. I'm speed running, building Jesta's world champ right here, world best. World best. Although, admittedly, the mess up, if this was a speed run that I just had, would put me back a couple of notches. My world best could still be beaten unless I do it right now. Unless I find a hack that allows me to go faster than all the others. No, I've actually been watching a lot of speedruns as of late. And I think they're just so fascinating, right? They're just a very fascinating activity people do. I think it goes for like most games, right? It's a very interesting visual medium. Or visual medium, that being of speedrunning. the visuals of speedrunning is very, very cool. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna build a gun. Fuck, like why not? Let's build a gun right now. Let's get a little silly with this. Getting a little silly with this. A little cuckoo, a little bananas. After all, I just built that, and that's so, you know, following this logic, it's also very fresh in my brain. There. Boom. We did it. Alright. Why not? Let's fucking build a leg. Bottom legs. Right, like why? Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I build the bottom of the legs right now? Bam. Bam. I know what I'm doing. We're going AWOL. Fuck the instructions. I'm going from memory now, babes. Let's build this from memory. Whew, man. There we go. Second verse, same as the first. Yeah, this is kind of turned. Yeah, no, don't even apologize, my mans. This is turned into a mistake. I am very much speed building this at this point, so the quality of the build is gonna like dip hard. You as well. You have a good night, my friend. There we go. Boom. Boom! We're fucking building this shit from memory and shit? Wow. I am amazing. I'm an amazing robot. There we go. I've also slightly run out of things to talk about. If I'm being honest, chat, I apologize. I'm also not building a whole lot on camera right now. Like, at least cutting stuff out on camera because I'm, like I said, very much rushing through now just to see how quickly I can build. And I'm also not really looking at instructions. Like, here, let me... No more instructions. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what this bot can do with no instructions and a will. There, that goes there, then that goes in there. Same process. Second verse, same as the first, as always. All right. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. Because so far, mine's been pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I've talked about it a bit earlier on stream, but, you know, just in case people are not here and watching through a VOD, my day's been pretty dang good so far. I got a new phone. Although I lost all my data on speaking of Gundam stuff, Gundam Breaker Mobile. I lost my account, which sucks because I've got to link it to a Google account. So I have to basically restart from scratch. But But at the same time, that's very exciting because I get to restart from scratch. So I can do a lot of the stuff I didn't remember how to do, or I didn't know how to do early on, right? So, you know, silver linings, I guess. Silver linings. And the silver lining here is, of course, I gotta restart. I can make new builds, see what works, what doesn't work. Because I ultimately, like, never really understood why some things would work and why some things wouldn't work. After everything was all said and done, I think. Because there's definitely like times when I was sitting there, I felt like I was banging my head against the wall, wanting things to succeed, and it wouldn't. So now I can definitely observe and experiment much more compared to previous. Which, you know, pretty exciting. I love myself some experimentations. God damn it, I messed up the knee joint again. What the fuck? Bring it in close. See why it won't work. Okay, what's going on? Oh, my lo-fi is almost out, so I'm just gonna restart. There we go. There we go, gamers. Gamers, gamers. Let's see if I can actually build this knee in one try. I guarantee we won't, based on previous evidence. Let's see if this will work. Ah, it does! Awesome. Basically had to cheese that last one. So hey, I actually did build it in one go. Just kind of cheesed it. In all honesty. Like a fine camembert. I cheesed building I am so stimulated right now. I'm like shaking a little bit with how quickly we're building. Yeah, I'm shaking a tiny bit. I'm overdoing it. go. Fastest hands in the West. I almost dropped a piece and y'all didn't even see it. Fastest hands in the West. Dropping piece, never heard of her. Boom. Legs. Done. And it's only been an hour. I'm already nearing completion. It's just very poorly made. I'll clean it up after the stream. Hell yeah, gamers. Gammon. And empty runner. Speed building with speed building gamers was holy shit. We're going so I think because we're speed building, I'm a little overstimulated right now because I am shaking like a bug. The urge to finish very quickly is overtaking me. Plus, I heard the strategy is an interesting one where you basically build without cleaning any of the parts until after you're done building, and then you clean what you can see. It's definitely a stratagem I want to try out. Like, don't get me wrong, I love building just as much as the next guy, but sometimes it gets, you know, it's tiring. It's tiring having to be so anal about the details and making sure everything looks nice. Unless there's a huge nub on it, of course I'm just gonna immediately eliminate it. Immediate elimination of nubs is also very much priority. Especially if they're gonna get in the way. Also, hey, I did in fact drop something. I think that's my second time dropping today. That's my second build, so that's a pretty good. That's pretty good for my track record so far. Well, considering my track record, it's pretty good. Only dropping one piece, well, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. Alright. That goes in there. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Oh shit, I messed up. I went too fast. Oh man, I definitely messed up. Oh shit. Don't worry, it's fixable, but... Alrighty, and... fix this little oversight. Little oversight. Nothing to cry home about. Alright, and then bam, 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 bam. You know, I'm gonna cut out these pieces real quick. Just because I know they're gonna be cut out anyways. Right, empty rudder. There we go. Whew, boy. Somehow, B1 almost landed in the empty runner pile. Even though it's not empty. Started running away. All right, and the build is very poor, as I said. But you know what? We've pretty much finished this in an hour, so you know, I'm not expecting Picasso over here, but it's definitely it's an interesting experience speed building. I don't think I like it. I did this because I realized quickly that this is very taxing doing the exact same mobile suits back to back. So that's one reason why we rushed so quickly through the build, is because fuck man, it's a lot to do that to build 2 suits back to back and they're identical. Hand done. Now, only thing we have to finish is the shield. Then we're done with this build. Build stream, baby. Hell yeah. Alright. And that, probably in record time, is just Unit 2, which I need to clean off stream. But with that, I'm going to call it a stream here. Well, thank you all so much for coming today. I realized it was a bit of a longer stream, and also at the end, we kind of stalled a bit. You know, I'm not afraid to admit we stalled a bit at the very end, but you know what? That's okay. Not every stream can be a banger. I just threw a thing against my door. I apologize about that big old thud. Let's find someone to raid. Let's raid Horatius. Raid Horatius. Roll 20. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today. I don't really have any other plans or announcements. Other than I am joining Orion on a collab. I believe that is going to be on Friday. And yeah, with that, I'll see you all next time.